Hey everybody, this is Joanne from Texas, and I wanted to sit down for a little bit and wanted to thank everybody for their thoughts and prayers for today. For the ones that are not with me on Facebook, my this is the third anniversary of my brother-in-law being murdered. The little guy that murdered him was 24 years old, and he had been in the system as bipolar and depression and had problems for years. And my brother-in-law was sitting at a family bar and grill, kind of like a Chili's or a Fridays, sitting at the bar waiting to get his supper because it was right across the street from his apartment. He would just walk over there after he got home from work and grab a bite, and some friends that he would meet over there, and it was just kind of like a regular, kind of like Cheers, Hey Norm, and the guy came up and started talking to him at the bar, and his friend my brother-in-law's friend was on the other side of the guy because he came and sat in between them. And my brother-in-law got a text and said, "Excuse me," or whatever, and was on the phone or reading the text or something like that. And the guy in between them, the young guy, said something, and Terry goes, "Hold on just a second," or something like that. Well, anyway, evidently he didn't like the way Terry was ignoring him, and he had just had a bad day, is what he said. Just had a bad day. And so he took a knife out and went up behind my brother-in-law and slit his throat so far it was nearly to his spine. And my brother-in-law died on the floor of that restaurant with kids around. There was kids. And he ran out the back door, and there were enough people that cared enough about my brother-in-law that they went and tackled the guy, even though he still had the knife. And so he was caught right away. My brother-in-law, the waitress, was taking care of him, and she was crying. And he said, "Don't cry. I'm going home to be with Jesus. And so I'm okay." So anyway, the guy was not tried for a couple of years, and he was just tried last year. And, of course, they used all the excuses in the world, and he got 60 years. So anyway, not a good day. But, either was last year or the year before when it happened. But we'll get through it. And, there's not anything we can do about it. We know he's in a better place. So that's what keeps us going. Anyway, thank y'all very much. Back to HCG. I was down 0.2 today. And that makes me a little over 13 pounds, and I've got 6 more injections, and I will see whether I will go on from there. I will either go on and extend the round, or I will stop it. If I keep on having these small losses, more than likely I will probably stop it, is what I'm thinking. So, but I'm happy with what I have. That's 25 days, and I've lost, over 13 pounds. So that's not bad at all. I've got about another over 20 pounds to lose to get to my goal, my first goal of 200 pounds. So I don't know whether I'll be able to do it, but I'm going to try. If not, that's okay. I'll still be going on vacation lower than I was. Another thing I want to talk about is Kathy, not enough hours, this morning was talking about pay it forward. I think that's a great idea. I do it. I had a HCG family member, one of our family members, send me, PM me, asking me if I needed some syringes because she saw my thing on Facebook, and she offered to send me what she had because she's not doing the HCG anymore, and I offered to pay for postage, and she said no, that she would do it. So I told her I would pay it forward in one way or another, and I will. Then I had another HCG family member offer to buy me some syringes and send them to me because in her state you don't need a prescription. In the two places I've looked here, you do. I ended up finding some online, and that was very sweet and very gracious of her to do that. Those are just little ways. In the grocery store the other day, I had a whole basket full, of course. When I go to Kroger, I have to get a whole basket full. And there was a guy behind me, a little old guy, that only had 3 or 4 items. So, I told him to go ahead of me, and I've had it done for me. So, it's just doing something kind for somebody or helping somebody out. I'm in a little fun thing that we're doing here where we get a little gift and we leave it on the porch and we let them know that we left it, and then it's just something little, just saying I'm thinking about you and I hope you have a good day. And then the next person will do it to a person. It's just a little pay it forward. It's a lot of fun. And when you pay it forward, your heart feels good. And so anyway, good idea. Get out there and do that. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was my shampoo that I'm using is MSM shampoo, and I think it has really thickened up my hair. I can tell a difference. I don't know if y'all can. But it looks so much thicker, and you can't see my scalp as much as you could, because how the HCG is. It kind of leaves you with your hair falling out. So that's it for today, and I hope everybody has a good weekend and get out there and pay it forward and feel good and make somebody else feel good. And again, thank y'all for all the prayers. We so appreciate that. It makes your heart feel good when you know somebody is out there praying for you and your family. Everybody have a good weekend. If I don't talk to you, then I'll talk to you Monday. Bye.